My name's Ryan Sampson. I'm the owner of the Coliseum Cards and Collectibles. We're going to be taking you on a tour today. We got a 3-part tour. It's going to start with sports, go into Pokemon, and then into Magic. Let's do it. Start off in the sports section. I will say our sports inventory is going to be the lowest of the three. I've been a TCG seller for a long time. I never really made it onto eBay. But yeah, just kind of starting out here in just 10-cent land. I mean, I do have a lot of people that like to build sets. They just like to hold cards and play with them and pop through them. So we got a whole bunch of just stuff here. This is always coming in and out. Some people just like to buy it all. We got a little box here of like $1 to $10 football singles. Got a little bit of everything in here. Got some boxes and that. We have a little bit of memorabilia. Obviously not a great seller, but it still looks cool and it's not the worst thing that's hanging around. Coming over our boxes here, all these are going to be like $1 to $5. I pretty much sort everything by price. I think it's easiest. People can kind of find their lane and just kind of enjoy looking through. So this is just a box of Brady and Edelman. Definitely top sellers for us. Got just baseball singles, rookies and patches, 90s and 2000s inserts, baseball autos, and then a couple boxes of basketball. These are just 50 cents. This is just all rookies, just kind of a mixture of everything. That's the stuff that, not everyone loves to price every single card, so you kind of guess, and usually there's some really good deals in there. I made my way around the back. I'm here to show you guys one of our few sports cases. Most of the cards in here you're going to see are in the $20 to $50 range, and that's just our personal sweet spot where our location is. A lot of Brady, a lot of autographs, a lot of Hall of Fame players. Considering I'm not on eBay, I try not to get in the really hard to sell category, but yeah, I got a few cards here that are my favorite. Coming off, we got the Brady Downtown. It's the Donruss one, but this was a recent pickup that I had, and I was very excited about it. Next, we got this Kobe Game Worn Patch 3 of 3. The only thing keeping this card from being thousands of dollars is it is Leaf, unfortunately. But where I'm at, that's the version I want. Then definitely one of my favorites, we got the 1888 Raphael Tuck. It said that there was 10 of these printed of 10 different teams. I, of course, went with my New York Giants. Obviously, it's baseball, but that was my favorite one. And as we move over here to this case, this is just all autographs, baby. This is definitely my favorite of the sports cases. A lot of these are just Hall of Fame players, and it just looks sweet. Some of my favorites in this case, let's see. I'd probably have to say this guy right here. Picked that up recently. Absolute beautiful card. Love it. So those are our main two cases for sports. Over here we have, this is like the stuff that couldn't make it into the case and was a little too expensive for the area over there. It's all like mostly $10 cards. It's all sorted by player and sport, and it's really fun to look through. These are probably the two most popular boxes in the store. And I think the most unique thing in our shop that the card carver recently helped me put together is I just love card art, so being able to gather these from people across the country has been super cool. Be sure to check them out. There's all their tags on Instagram. Got everything from Axl Rose to Josh Allen, Kobe, Spider-Man, Brady, and I'm sure you guys have seen, maybe you guys have seen this floating around. It was recently showcased at the Mint Collective in Vegas. I bought this a long time ago. This is the original making of it. One of my favorites from the card carver. Going down one more shelf, Just got to give a shout out to Aoki's Card House. Be sure to follow. Definitely one of my favorites. I've met him a few times. I actually bought that Rocket envelope from his PC. Had him sign some Pokemon. I got plenty more, but this is what I have displayed in the shop.
They ever talk about is how they tryna get rich. Swear there's more to life, I guess sell my soul for shit. I might take my own advice, blow up one day with a click. Take my own advice, blow up one day with a click. Too many problems, I ain't worried about the fame, yeah. On my own, put it stand out in the rain, nah. Play a game, this shit ain't been the same. I might have to flex and put a diamond on a ring, just to show the whole world how a youngin' really sing. I put them on my back if they really with the team. I don't ever need to front, I'm just chasing all my dreams. I remember being broke and money didn't mean a thing. I got dreams of making it, everybody say the same. I was beaten as a child, tried to take my soul away. Now I wake up every day as if that's the price to pay. Cause I'm only 23, now they say I'm on my way. All they ever talk about is how they tryna get rich. Swear there's more to life, I can sell my soul for shit. I might take my own.
For the sports. Now we're moving over to the Pokemon, which is my biggest passion in this hobby. Starting off in the case when you first walk in, it's just all vintage holofoils. You can build a lot of sets in here. Neo's been the toughest set for me to keep in stock, but yeah, I mean, tons and tons of holofoils over here. Making our way over to this area. This is what I like to call the kids book. It's all $2 to $5, all kinds of good stuff. I am constantly refilling this thing. Moving over to, this is just all slabs over here. We got these custom 3D printed cool stands that we like to use. Obviously these are some cheaper slabs, but I mean, we got some cool stuff in here. Pretty much filled. Obviously PSA is my #1 choice, but we are in Maine, TGA is right in New Hampshire, and they've been really great to us. If you go into it not trying to get top dollar, it can be really beneficial for you. So we've had a lot of luck with TGA, so shout out to Jason and Adrian over at TGA. Moving over to this case, I mean, this is going to be some of our most banging raw cards. This section, just all alt arts. All the way up to some Delta Species stamps. We got some first edition Shadowless, rainbows, anything you could ever want right here in this case. And then it just kind of gets cheaper as we work our way down. Same thing, full arts, trainers, secret rares, EX, GX, all the good stuff. This case is a little older. Got some Expedition Reverse Hollows, got some Legendary Reverse Hollows, some Secrets, and I mean, this is my little section of the store here. We got Espeon Alt Art, my absolute favorite, my 2 Umbreons. Can't go wrong, can't go wrong. In the back here, you see we try and have every ETB we possibly can. The only one I'm really struggling with is Evolving Skies. But yeah, it kind of goes right down the row there. Got a pretty nice selection. Pretty much all of them are $45, $50, so if you can stay right there with Bull Moose and Walmart, that's my biggest goal. So after the cases, we make our way over to the bar over here. This is everyone's favorite spot to kind of sit and hang out. You'll see over here, I mean, just vintage Pokemon rares, just a whole bunch of them. I mean, there's got to be about everyone in there. Kind of got a dollar box for the kiddos, all kinds of pretty stuff. Moving on to, just vintage common and uncommon, prices marked. Most of these are $1, all kinds of tops. I mean, one of my favorite ones right there, Sleepy Guy. We got shiny rares. This is all just random. Bunch of Expedition stuff. All kinds of cool stuff. Tons of stamps. These are the EXs and GXs that were just in a weird price range for the book and the cases. All kinds. And then probably the coolest box on this bar, well, let's give a quick shout out to Red Cheek Shadowless Pikachu. I love this box. This is a box of Black Star promos. The original one, not the celebration. I mean, take a look at these. Just sealed Ancient Muse. We got sealed birds. We got just about all of them in here. Stuff I like to give out to the kids and hit them on tops. We have these in very large quantity. What do we got in the back here? Got some Pichus, some Snap Pikachus, all kinds of fun stuff. One of my favorites, Cool Porygon. Yeah, just continuing over. What we got here? This is my 1985 Series 1 Garbage Pail Kids set. Obviously, Nasty Nick is not on top, and that is because he's at PSA with Adam Bond. We're really hoping, fingers crossed on that. This is just a processing station. Stuff I'm always sitting here pricing stuff. Always refilling a lot of it's just a hodgepodge of everything. But yeah, this is kind of where I sit and chill and price cards. Looks like we've got some beat up holofoils here. Probably will end up in the 50% off box. Sure, it kills you guys, they're not sleeved, but I'm getting to it. Before we get you guys into a cool montage of all those singles and all those cases, just want to touch on the bulk real quick. This is our set building, deck building kind of area. I try my best to keep these filled at all times. I'm still blown away by how many people actually like to pick through these. Pretty much 10 cents on all this stuff. We have some hollows and reverses that we're trying at 50, but usually I kind of unsleeve them and tuck them into the 10-cent one. Got, Gym Challenge base set, Rocket Jungle, 3 for $1, come complete that set. This is just stuff that's not organized by set, but all kinds of vintage. Got a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh too, 3 for $1. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but it comes through the door a lot. Same with this, all the bulk Yu-Gi-Oh, 10 cents. I have not priced all those, it's just, it more matters about what you get it for and then what you're able to sell it for. And I'm not much into that, so I like, guys will just come grab stacks for a couple bucks. But yeah, kind of all sorted by color here. Got some decks if someone wants to buy a deck and then beef it up with some cards. Some extra sealed product that didn't make it, and yeah, a couple Funkos up top. Stuff comes in storage units, not my favorite thing to go for, but yeah.
Lonnie, get the money, boy, money, boy.
I'm chillin', you can act hard. Yeah, be with villains, ain't a hero, I ain't that so. If you need to come up, I can show you how we blast off. Why you actin' shady, see you ain't got you mad, dog. This time when I pop out, it's gon' be real. And this time I might have to go pop me a pill. Swear the pressure getting to me, I don't even know it's real. Cause my name blowing up now, I wanna go sign a deal. Get away from the trenches, hopefully I'll make a meal. Even though I be from Maine, I'll go platinum and run them bills. Ain't the same when I'm faded, cause I be all in my feels. Ain't a game, I be trapping, now I can afford a meal. Lay back when I ride, diamonds in the eyes, heartache cold as ice. Really got no time, they be hating cause I'm fly, dripping on a thigh. You look good tonight, baby, we could catch a flight. You don't want a problem when I'm chillin', you can act hard. Yeah, be with villains, ain't a hero, I ain't that so. If you need to come up, I can show you how we blast off. Why you acting shady, see you ain't got you mad, dog.
We're gonna complete our LCS tour, but right through here is where our LGS starts, and this is where we like to have some fun. Come on in. Walking in, you walk into our first Magic case. There's a lot of bangers in here. A lot of good cards. Coming over here, our friend sets this up for us. We don't know a ton about, the comics, games, stuff like that, but it's always cool to have it. We are at a huge flea market, so we get a lot of people walking in that wouldn't normally walk into a card shop if you were standalone. Got the mini fridge. This is our second case over here. Again, it's mostly Magic halfway. Get into a A little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, a little bit of DBZ, nothing crazy. Then on the left side, we get into our Flesh and Blood. If you guys haven't heard of Flesh and Blood, you should definitely look into it. We've actually, we've turned into the #1 Flesh and Blood shop in Maine, and we are going to be hosting a Road to the Nationals between July 2nd and July 24th. It's over on the screen over there. It's going to be the biggest event we've hosted, so we are very excited for that. Over here, again, it's kind of matches that side over there. Just a lot of deck building, bulk rares, 3 for $1. Build any Flesh and Blood deck you really want. And topped off, we had, these are, again, everything I do is by price. It's just the easiest way. So this is like the 5 to 20, kind of like the sports boxes that were over there. All kinds of good stuff. We usually don't price Magic just because of the price fluctuation all the time. Yeah, I got tons to pick through. This is like $1 to $5 stuff. Kind of a theme throughout the video today. And the last thing I'll show you is, this is definitely our most impressive sealed selection, is on the non-sports side. Starting off with just unlimited first edition Everfest, first edition Tails. Got this sweet collector booster kind of set up here. Into some, here we go. Got some big boy boxes. Love me some Iconic. Got some Modern Masters. Gotta keep that stuff around.
Shawty want me, no she don't like you. Feeling on me, just telling the truth. Stay on my minutes like P's and Q's. She want the phantom, I'm sliding right through. Yeah. Thought that I told you we know how to move. Yeah. Came from the sticks, we made it out too. Shawty want me, no she don't like you. Feeling on me, just telling the truth. Stay on my minutes like P's and Q's. She want the phantom, I'm sliding right through. Yeah. Thought that I told you we know how to move. Yeah. Came from the sticks, we made it out too. Came from the bottom, we made it here. See what I did and it's been a year. Used to have no cars, no clothes, no crib, but I think that I made it clear. All this shit that you see, I got it for me, wasn't free. My girl by my side, keep the peace. Can stop a youngin' with a dream. I don't know what it is. I got a lot tryna give. They did me dirty, but I lived. Yes, I forgive, don't forget. Now I'ma go hop on the jet. I'm falling in love with this chick. I took back my life and that bitch.
That's gonna wrap up the tour today, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. If you want to like and subscribe, this is our first video we've ever put out. You can follow us on all our socials, ColiseumCollectibles.com. Find our TCG store. Just Google the Coliseum. You should find everything you need to get in touch with us. Shout out to Sim Lakia. He's out of Maine, and all those songs you heard today were from him and produced by him. So big shout out to him for that. And yeah, if you're in the area, guys, stop in. This is a community store. We like people to just hang out all day, talk about cards, and share our passion together. So thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. The last case I wanted to show you guys is definitely my favorite. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Come over to this top shelf. You got nothing but Riley Reid and balls. Got the whole ball family. I have sold these Riley Reids 10 times over, and I just cannot let them go. Definitely, I don't even know how I found them. Coming down to the second shelf, just got some higher priced cool cards. Got a Wise Schwartz hit. Got a LeBron patch, number to 75. The nice Derrick Henry RPA. LaMelo Ball Prism, and Carmen Electra rookie refractor.